Bruce Banner lives quietly at the edge of the world, helping rebuild villages damaged by past battles while hiding his identity. Nightmares of the Hulk still haunt him, not as rage but as guilt for lives disrupted. He believes he has finally found balance, a fragile peace between man and monster. But rumors begin spreading of people changing into uncontrollable beings after exposure to gamma-like energy. Bruce senses something familiar and deeply wrong. He knows the past is calling him back, whether he wants it or not. Peace once again proves temporary. Back in the United States, a secret research division uncovers old Hulk-related files buried after the Sokovia Accords. They discover that Bruce's blood samples were never destroyed, only hidden. A new scientist, brilliant yet obsessed, believes Hulk's power can be replicated and controlled. Their experiments begin in secret, with human volunteers promise cures and strength. Instead, the tests awaken something unstable and cruel. The first subject escapes, leaving destruction behind. The world starts to fear the word Hulk again. Bruce is approached by an old ally who warns him that gamma energy signatures identical to his own have been detected. Reluctantly, Bruce returns, knowing his presence may worsen things. The Hulk stirs within him, sensing others like himself. Bruce struggles to keep control, fearing that anger will undo years of progress. Every step closer to the truth makes the Hulk stronger. The monster doesn't feel like a curse anymore, but a warning. Something bigger is coming. The escaped subject, now calling himself the Leader's Herald, believes Hulk's power is the next step of human evolution. His body mutates rapidly, his mind fracturing under the strain. He speaks of a voice guiding him, promising order through destruction. Cities become testing grounds for his ideology. Public opinion quickly turns against Bruce, even though he hasn't transformed. The world sees only one solution to a Hulk problem, and it's never a peaceful one. Bruce seeks help from Betty Ross, who has dedicated her life to studying gamma radiation safely. Their reunion is emotional, filled with unresolved pain and trust issues. Betty believes the Hulk can be a force for healing, not just destruction. Together, they discover someone has been subtly amplifying gamma waves worldwide. This explains the sudden mutations. The source points to an underground facility long thought abandoned. Bruce knows facing it means unleashing the Hulk again. Inside the facility, Bruce uncovers the truth. Samuel Stearns, the leader, is alive and more dangerous than ever. His mind has evolved beyond human limits, but his body is failing. He needs the Hulk to survive, or at least to copy him perfectly. Stearns believes Bruce is holding humanity back by resisting his true nature. He manipulates events to push Bruce toward rage. Every attack is designed to provoke the Hulk. Stearns wants the monster, not the man. As chaos spreads, Bruce loses control during a rescue mission, transforming publicly for the first time in years. The Hulk saves hundreds, but the collateral damage dominates the news. Bruce wakes up horrified, convinced he has failed again. The government deploys a new task force equipped with anti-gamma weapons. They are ordered to neutralize Hulk permanently. Bruce becomes both a hero and a target overnight. The line between protector and threat blurs once more. Hulk begins to change, not just in strength but in awareness. He remembers people he saves, faces instead of enemies. This confuses Bruce, who realizes the Hulk is evolving emotionally. The monster no longer wants to run. He wants to stand and fight for something. Bruce fears this means losing himself forever. Yet part of him feels hope. Maybe the Hulk isn't the problem after all. The leader captures Betty, using her as leverage to draw Hulk in. Bruce is torn between logic and rage, struggling to stay human. Stearns reveals his plan to create an army of controlled Hulks, wiping out war and replacing it with enforced peace. To him, free will is chaos. Bruce sees the danger clearly: power without compassion. Hulk's anger rises, but this time it's focused. It's not blind rage, but purpose. The confrontation triggers Bruce's most powerful transformation yet. Hulk emerges larger, stronger, but calmer than ever before. He doesn't roar immediately, he listens. Stearns is shocked, realizing his calculations are flawed. Hulk resists mental manipulation, driven by emotional bonds. The fight begins not as a rampage, but as a clash of ideologies. Strength against control, humanity against domination. The battle devastates the facility, releasing unstable gamma waves across the region. Mutated creatures emerge, drawn to Hulk like moths to fire. Hulk fights them while Bruce fights Stearns mentally, struggling to maintain balance. Betty helps stabilize the gamma surge using her research. Every second tests Bruce's control. Losing focus means losing everything. The world watches as Hulk becomes the shield against total annihilation. Stearns attempts to merge his consciousness with Hulk through a final desperate device. Bruce experiences Stearns' twisted logic inside his mind. He sees the fear that drove Stearns mad, the desire to matter. Bruce rejects him, embracing both his intelligence and his rage. For the first time, Bruce and Hulk act as one. They expel Stearns' presence together. The leader's body collapses, his mind finally defeated. With Stearns gone, the gamma surge begins to collapse in on itself. Hulk holds the core steady, absorbing the radiation. Bruce knows this could kill him or trap him forever. Betty pleads for him to stop, but Hulk refuses. He understands the cost. Bruce accepts that saving the world sometimes means sacrifice. The monster and the man make peace in that moment. Against all odds, Hulk survives, releasing the energy harmlessly into the atmosphere. He shrinks back into Bruce, unconscious but alive. The world sees the aftermath and the lives saved. Public perception slowly shifts. Bruce is no longer just a weapon or a threat. He is a protector who chose restraint over destruction. The narrative begins to change. Bruce recovers under close watch, unsure of his future. The government offers conditional freedom, monitoring instead of imprisonment. Bruce agrees, knowing trust must be rebuilt. Betty stays by his side, hopeful but realistic. Hulk remains quiet inside him, not gone but resting. For the first time, silence doesn't feel like fear. It feels earned. Bruce travels to places affected by gamma exposure, helping people heal. He uses his knowledge to undo the damage caused by others' ambition. The Hulk emerges only when truly needed, controlled through mutual understanding. Bruce realizes control was never about suppression. It was about acceptance. The monster was never the enemy. Denial was. In a quiet moment, Bruce reflects on his journey, from hunted fugitive to reluctant hero. He knows peace will never be permanent. There will always be those who seek power without responsibility. But he also knows he won't face it alone anymore. Hulk is not a curse, but a part of him. And together they are stronger. The film ends with Bruce walking into an uncertain future, not hiding, not running. Somewhere deep inside, Hulk smiles, content to wait. The world may fear what it doesn't understand. But Bruce Banner has finally learned who he is. Not man or monster alone, but both standing tall.